What makes you feel comfortable asking somebody that?
Because it's clearly not your hair.
You could have just showed yourself. What you mean don't be like that? No, you do not look the same.
Yo, Nico, because I'm trying to figure out, you said that you was in jail. You ain't been calling me. You ain't calling me in like 6 months.
Today we're diving into a wild story about a man who walked out on a date after getting catfished. Yes, catfished. Imagine showing up for what you think is going to be a fun date, only to realize the person you've been talking to is not who they claim to be.
I'm not doing no more dating apps. I swear I'm not. What you mean why I'm doing this? What you mean why? You're not the person that you said you was. Like, you really catfished me.
And don't worry, we've got TikTok reactions, real life examples, and my take on why this keeps happening in the online dating world. All that plus more random videos that I'm going to be reacting to at the end of the video that you want to stick around for. I don't want to hold you. Go ahead and hit the like button. Definitely share the video. This is your first time watching. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get to it. Here's the backstory. This guy had been chatting with someone online for weeks. She had the perfect photos, great conversation. Everything seemed legit. They finally decide to meet, but when he gets there, it's a completely different person. No resemblance to the photos at all. What did he do? He walked out, and honestly, I don't blame him.
Chill.
Bro did what anyone would do. Why waste your time? Walking out might seem harsh to some, but let's be real. Catfishing is a form of deception. If someone starts a relationship on a lie, where do you go from there?
I'm not doing no more dating apps. I swear I'm not. What you mean why I'm doing this? What you mean why? You're not the person that you said you was. Like, you really catfished me. No, you're not. You catfished me, dude. Seriously, you got a whole different profile pic. You came to my crib looking like this.
I'm still the same person you fell in love with on the phone. So
I'm not listening here, man. That's what I'm saying. I knew it was the reason why you didn't want to FaceTime me, man.
When they not FaceTiming, it's because they're trying to get you to fall in love with words. And this is what most catfish are going to do. They're going to tap into that inner spirit, that inner loneliness that you have, and they're going to become friends with that. So when you do meet up with them, you don't feel that bad. You feel like you and them have a bond. And trust me, it always backfires because the person that's getting catfish is already lying to themselves too.
That is crazy, man. I can't believe you really catfished me, man.
Embarrass me like that, though?
I'm not trying to embarrass you. I'm just saying, like, you could have just showed your true self, man.
You trying to embarrass me like that, though?
I'm not trying to embarrass you, dude. You could have showed your true self. Like, you really played me. I don't want you, dude. I'm serious. I don't want you, dude. You really lied. You could have just showed yourself. What you mean don't be like that? No, you do not look the same, dude.
I still look the same.
You don't. You don't. You really catfished me, man. You did.
I did.
You did. That's crazy as hell, man. I can't believe that, dude.
The internet had a lot to say about this. One TikTok user said, if you can't show up as yourself, don't show up at all. Another commented, this is why I FaceTime before I meet anyone. And then there's this hilarious one. Imagine the audacity to catfish and still expect a free dinner.
I got catfished and I didn't know what to do, so I just went along with the date. She wanted a seafood boil, but I didn't know what that was. So she said, let's just go to Golden Corral. And then after that, we went to Crumble Cookie.
Yo, what you mean, so I went along with it? If I get catfished, which won't happen because I'm always FaceTiming, before I even go somewhere or even claim a date, I'm FaceTiming before I do. You don't answer the FaceTime, your pictures better match up. You better either send pictures or we FaceTiming. Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna sit here and say, I got catfish, so I went along with it.
Was just catfished for the first time by a man. Now, I have seen pictures or like went on a first date with guys where I can at least tell it was them. Like, even if you were a little bit smaller, a little bit younger, like maybe you took your best angles type pictures, like it don't look like what you look like today, but at least the pictures that I seen of you previously at least looked like you, right? This dude who I just met for the first time, when I tell you that it don't look nothing like his pictures, boy, and and on the phone, his voice is very deep. He from, you know, Mississippi. He sound like he should look fine as hell. He looked like he should, like the pictures that he sent, Lord. I'm like, to the point where, you know, I'm letting him know that I, you know, had arrived or whatever. So he comes out to meet me, and he was like, what car are you in? So I turned around and I'm like, I know this ain't this nigga. And I looked back forward like, you know, maybe he won't recognize me. Maybe he won't recognize me. He looked in my car. He recognized me. Okay. And he was like, oh, you look just like your pictures. And I'm looking at him like, you don't. And it's so crazy because for the weirdest time, like, he didn't want to FaceTime. He wasn't ready to meet yet and nothing like that. And I'm just like, yeah, well, I'm not looking for a pen pal, buddy. So you're going to have to wrap it up. Yeah. Or, so of course we met, you know, for the first time. So in person, he's bigger than what, you know, bigger than his pictures. And not only that, y'all, his mannerisms was a little, like, girl, a little bit too sweet for me. I'm like, why are you positioning your hand like that? Like, what? But, you know, of course it was him. Like, his voice was just as deep in person and whatever. I'm just like, ooh, child.
But on a more serious note, these reactions highlight how common catfishing has become, and people are tired of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stop catfishing people. And I mean like the innocent but not so innocent catfish, meaning you put a picture of yourself on your profile, but when I meet you, you look 10 years older, 10 years bigger, your hair's down to your mid-back when you had a short like haircut in your photos. Like, you don't look like that anymore, sir. Please stop trying to deceive people out here. It's not cute. When I go on my profiles, every single photo is a current full body pic, because I love all of these curves. All of me is beautiful. I do not need to hide, because you can't really hide that, can you? I'm going to see you. I'm going to see you.
Well, why don't you just stop wearing makeup? That's what women are not understanding. You're catfishing men all day long by piling on the makeup, fake butt, fake tits, fake lips, fake eyelashes, fake eyes, fake ears, fake hair. Everything that majority of these modern women are doing are fake, and you're catfishing a man. You actually adapt to the personality of the character that you're playing that day, which is why so many women have delusion of grandeur, where you start to think you're prettier than what people see. And then when you walk around in the real world, everybody looks at you like insane, but you still attract a lot of guys, because when you're in la la land like that, men start to think that you are easy, which is why a lot of women, you cannot get mad at a man if he shows up on a date and he's slightly off from his photos, because at the end of the day, you're probably going to be a little slightly more off whenever you get out the shower and there's no makeup to hide who you really are.
Excuse me?
No.
Hi, I just wanted to say that I really love your hair.
Oh, thank you so much.
Like, it looks so nice on you.
Thanks.
My neighbor down the street just got a wig, but it's not nearly as good as yours.
What the hell did she just say?
So, where did you get yours from?
I'm confused on what you mean by that. This is not a wig.
Okay, tracks, whatever you want to call it. Where did you get it?
Not tracks, not wigs.
Okay.
What makes you feel comfortable asking somebody that?
Because it's clearly not your hair.
The audacity of you to insult this beautiful woman. Why the hell did you even assume that that was a wig? Is it because of her skin color?
No, it is.
Yes, it is because of the skin color. This is what a lot of black men are saying, is that black women, you're so used to just being fake, people automatically assume that everything you do is fake. When you even wear fake hair and make it look real. Back in the day when women wore weave and it was dookie braids, it still looked natural. Ever since women started going with this silky look or even this extra curly bushy look on top of their real hair, people automatically assume if there's a lot of volume, then it has to be a wig. Why? From previous events in life.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm a natural blonde. Okay.
You know, clearly you're not.
Okay, that's so rude.
It's rude to ask if somebody's hair is real.
I complimented you.
Hell no. That was a backhanded compliment.
I said I like your hair. Where'd you get it from?
That's not a compliment. That's an insult.
I said I like your hair. How do you must not be used to receiving compliments.
I don't think it's an insult if she says, I like your hair, where did you get it from? When black women do nothing but brag about their wigs and sew-ins.
Now I'm used to receiving compliments.
Oh, so now you're too pretty?
She just a jealous ass miserable tramp. And hell yeah, I'm too pretty to be entertaining this low level thinking.
I didn't say that, you said that.
Okay, well, I don't like your hair. It's fake and you can tell you got it from a Party City wig.
Oh my god, Party City must have great quality wigs.
Get in the comments to let me know, was the white girl wrong for asking the black woman where she buy her wigs at? And should the black woman have found it offensive, being that the whole world knows you for buying wigs? I'm stuck between the middle. Y'all talk to me and let me know.
You have
that out of me. 365 days to figure out what you could get me.
And that is the best that I could do.
You're good with saving money, so I don't want to hear it.
I mean, if you really...
Maybe you're giving some other female something.
No, I got you something. You the only person...
left the tag on it. It's $15. You spent $15 on me?
But has he been paying bills? Did he buy you stuff during the year? Like, for instance, I don't really buy my wife anything for Christmas, and she doesn't buy me anything, because during the year, whenever she wants something, I automatically just buy it. Whenever she wants to get it, there. She wants skin cream, we get it. When Christmas time comes, what do you give someone that already had everything? That's the big question.
Are you serious?
You know what? I can't believe that you were over here complaining about...
I didn't even see this. Next time you should take the freaking tag off, because...
Why does it matter how much it costs?
It's not really about how much it costs. She's expecting the effort. What I've learned, when you're dealing with women like this, spend $100, but buy a whole bunch of little gifts. If you give her a little gifts, it's the thought that count. You thought about her a lot of time. The quality really shouldn't be there. If she's really judging off of how much you spent, chances are, I don't know. Get in the comments and let me know.
I'm gonna go finish cleaning up my kitchen, because this is ridiculous.
At least she went back to cleaning the kitchen. At the end of the day, should he go out and get her another gift? Let me know.
Yeah, this man supposed to be in jail. Done gave me the address to the low.
Bro, what is you?
I'm trying to figure out where the f been.
Why is you? How you get my low?
Who house is this? Who baby is that? Who baby is that?
What you got going on? How you get my low? You been following me?
I've been following you. You was supposed to be in jail.
I am.
This is not jail. Stop playing with me. For real, for real. Who house is this?
Bro, what is
Whose house is Nico gave me your Nico? Because I'm trying to figure out, you said that you was in jail. You ain't been calling me. You ain't called me in like 6 months.
I'm done with you.
You done with me.
Leave me alone.
How? We have a whole family. When you went to jail, we had a you went to jail. We have a whole family, G. Stop playing with me.
I'm gonna call the police on you.
Where she at? Where she at? Because I know this ain't your house.
Don't worry about it, bro.
Where she at?
Don't worry about it.
Where is she?
You tweaking, pulling up to my crib.
Whose babies you holding though?
Bro, this is my son.
That's not your son.
Bro,
that is not your son. Where have you been?
Bro, how you even get my low?
I thought you was. I'm thinking they got you locked up or something. Like, G,
bro,
stop
I'm
playing with me.
dealing with you.
So you just stop calling me out of nowhere? You don't tell me that you get out? Why wouldn't you tell me you got out of jail?
I'm done. Stop.
We have a whole family. What about your kids? What about your kids at home?
Nobody.
I got my kid. What about your kids at home?
I got my kid. Ain't no at home. I got my kid.
Are you for real?
Why do black women love chasing around deadbeats? Is it because you didn't have a father in your life and that's what you're used to? That's what happens with most women that grow up without a father. You always chasing the guy that's good in bed but really don't want you because it's what you're used to. And I tell dudes all the time, if you want a good foundation relationship, make sure she has a father in her life.
What the problem wrong with America with women, they no longer build the man. First of all, when you get a man, you getting him from his mama or you getting him from the last bitch. So you got to take that man and you got to shape that man in what you want him to be. He ain't got no money. I got to get up out of here. Let me say this to y'all.
Stop dating Build-A-Bears. A woman should not be under the impression that she needs to get in a relationship and start teaching her husband or her boyfriend how he should act. He should already know these rules before you meet him. He should already be on his own way.
Spent 31 years with this when he didn't have the best job. He went to General Motors, spent 22 years building the car some of y'all driving today. When I got the Miss Pat show, I looked at him and said, you can retire. You know why? Because he took, when my rent was $69 on Section 8, that paid my rent. Do you hear me?
Come on. $69 Section 8 bill and she up in there throat goating it. That's hint, hint, wink, wink for a lot of you dudes out here. Get out here, you pay the water bill, you pay the electricity bill, and her rent. All that should cost under $200.
Here, relationships ain't like that anymore. Y'all don't want to invest in a relationship.
And you respect him for that.
Yeah, you want to say we together, and when he ain't got no money, you want to go.
That's what it is. That's why a lot of these guys are treating girls like thoughts and prostitutes. It's because they out here acting like it. If you like the video, go ahead, hit the like button. Definitely share the video. This your first time watching, hit that subscribe button. See you on the next video.